What's happening? It's the Reverend, ain't nothing but some more of it. Before I get into this video, I would like for y'all to like and subscribe. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. So, let's talk about this famous twin situation. This whole situation is like something straight out of a movie. So, apparently the famous twins are a rap group from Alabama, okay? Their names are Sway and Allie. So let's kind of go back to where this all started. I'm actually familiar with the famous twins because everybody was doing a little TikTok video, and the one part where the girls say, "I put that on your kids and your baby daddy throat," or some shit she said, and everybody was doing it or whatever. So, and I was kind of into, I'm saying, the songs or whatever, because I'm really into music. So I was checking everything out, and they had some pretty good music, and it just seemed that one twin rapped and the other one was like the hype twin. So that was cool. I was like, she the one that rapped, she including her twin sister, and it's a nice little gimmick. It worked for them. You know, everything was cool. So fast forward, so of course, I keep up with the people that I listen to and different things like that, because I'm eclectic. I listen to all different types of music. I don't care who it's from or where it's from. If it's good music, I'm gonna listen to it. But anyway, so this story that everybody's talking about, I end up really clicking on the live when it first happened, and she was yelling and screaming and crying, and I couldn't make out what was going on. I just know she was in the back of a police car, and she was like, "Free me. They won't let me out the car. I've been in the car. My daddy's dying," and just all kind of stuff, right? So that kind of intrigued me because I wanted to know exactly what was going on. So I started to do research on it, and here's what I found. So apparently, one of the famous twins has a boyfriend named Henry. Henry had got the other famous twins information to get unemployment or something, right? How else would he get her information than her sister? So I'm like, okay, well, he got the information from the sister. So the sister gets wind of it, finds out what's going on, and I guess she confronts him about it. Altercation ensues, and he pistol whips the sister. Now, pause. Whether me and my sister getting along or not, there's not anybody that's on God's green earth that could put their hands on my sister and we still be cool after that. Not gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna come see about that if you put your hands on my sister. And that's just that on that. But she continued to date this guy even after that happened. So fast forward a little bit, the night in question, right? They said that one of the twins had been trying to set up the boyfriend ever since she got pistol whipped. She kept trying to get people to, run up on him and do whatever they was gonna do. And the sister, she said her sister was in on it. Like, she was like, yeah, we gonna get him, whatever, for what he did. But she's still dealing with the dude. So, long story short, they say the twin arrives at the house. Henry's at the house. The sister trying to tell her, hey, don't come in here, whatever. Henry's here. So the sister gets the phone and goes out on the porch and calls her father, which we later found out that that's a stepfather. Like, that's not their biological father. That's their stepfather. So she calls him on the phone and tells him, hey, the dude Henry's here. You didn't do anything last time when he pistol whipped me. And I guess, kind of hype the dad up or whatever. But if you look at these as your kids, you gonna come try to deal with the situation, which I understand. And anybody understand, like, bro, anybody putting their hands on your child, if you consider that your child, or any family member for that matter, you gonna come try to see what's going on. So the dad comes. And now this is where it gets hairy, because I'm like, if the dad has a gun, right? And then the other twin sister has a gun, Why would you give Henry your gun, knowing that your dad's coming to confront him? I don't care how you try to spin this or put it or whatever. You know who you date. You know who the person that you date. You know what they're capable of. These are just things that you know. You know if he a shooter. You know if he a killer. You know if he a fighter. You know if he's scary. Like, you know who you date. And anybody saying any difference is in denial. Like, you definitely know who you date. So the sisters get into an altercation and they supposed to be fighting, right? Dad trying to get to Henry. The sister steps in front. The dad feels disrespected. He choking her up. He supposedly hitting her. The mama was there. The mama telling him, you wrong, whatever. These are the stories that were being told by the two different sisters. So I'm kind of like taking both stories and kind of putting them together. Now, one sister said that it was $500,000 that the sister got, and she didn't tell her about it. But from the research that I've done, and they said that it was $8,000 of unemployment money that the dude Henry didn't even get because the bank wouldn't allow him to get the money because, of course, he wasn't the twin that he sent her information. So the money's supposed to be trying to go to his bank account, but it never hit his bank account. The sister said, I called and Henry never got the money. Matters if he never got the money or not. That's still your sister at the end of the day. He tried to scam your sister. So apparently, if you're okay with it, you were in on it. And then you give this man a gun knowing that your dad is trying to confront him and fight him. That's crazy to me. So why you yoking up the sister, right? Let me get back on task and get back to the story. So why he's yoking up the sister? It's just total chaos. She said the reason why she gave him the gun is that Henry had went outside on the porch, right? They were finna walk down the street and get away. She gave him the gun because she didn't want to walk through the house with the gun because there was kids in the house. But y'all just fought in front of these same kids, right? You said the gun was in the couch. If the gun is in the couch, the kids are there, they jumping on the couch, whatever. That just made no sense to me. Like, a lot of this stuff didn't even make sense that she was trying to put out there. But then, say the dad gets free, goes outside, now he's attacking Henry. So he grabs Henry up by the neck, puts the gun to his head, or they exchange words, whatever. Henry shoots him 4 times, right? Well, in the midst of the shooting going on, her best friend gets shot as well. Bree, her best friend Bree gets shot as well. So Bree's in the hospital right now fighting for her life. Your dad is deceased. And now Bree's baby daddy, he takes it upon himself to go try to get some get back and retaliate against Henry. Goes to Henry's apartments, but kicks in the wrong door and shoots a 74-year-old that had nothing to do with any of this young nigga shit. Like, this whole thing is a mess. Then they were going back and forth. You green, you ain't got nothing to say to me. My sister can't say nothing to me. The man was gonna kill me. My dad died trying to save me. He was trying to save me. You said all of this, right? Then y'all put up a GoFundMe saying help you bury your dad, all of that. Just to announce today that y'all having a concert. And y'all both in the video talking about y'all both having a concert. This just happened a couple days ago. Like, this is really beyond me. Like, what are we doing? Like, we just gonna act like this man just didn't get killed. Innocent 74-year-old didn't get killed. Your best friend not in the hospital fighting for her life. All over some shit that y'all had going on. The two of y'all. If it wasn't for the two of y'all, then none of these people would have even met. So with that said, like, I know y'all heard about all of, this whole story, and y'all been seeing the video of the dad laying on the ground bleeding and all of that. I just want to know y'all comments and how y'all feel about this whole situation. So let me run it down real quick, just how I feel. For one, you can't put your hands on my sister and then me and you still be cool. For another one, I'm not about to give you my sister's information so you can scam my sister. Not gonna happen. And then the third thing is this. Never bring innocent people into your mess. If y'all got issues with each other, then y'all need to deal with those issues with each other and not bring other people into y'all mess. So now, Henry is going to jail. He's already in jail. But they say he's not in jail on the murder charge of the dad because they trying to say that was self-defense because the dad had a gun. So he's in there for like firearm charges and I think some weed charges or something like that. But then you got Bree's baby daddy. They looking for him. He on the run right now. He's supposed to be going to jail. You got Bree fighting for her life. You got the 74-year-old man. He's dead, and the stepfather's dead. All because of y'all mess, and now y'all talking about doing a concert. I'm disgusted. Hey man, more content coming. I got a lot more things to talk about. We just gonna keep on going and keep running these numbers up. Man, if there's anything that y'all want me to report on, then we gonna talk about it. Black people, we gotta do better. One to grow on.